What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the summer season of Forza Horizon 4. And not just any summer season, this is actually the last summer season before Forza Horizon 5 is launched. So super exciting. We're getting to the close of Forza Horizon 4 on the channel. Not necessarily the end of Forza Horizon 4. I'm sure they're still going to support it for a little bit after the game, or after Horizon 5 is launched, but as far as this channel goes, it'll be the end of our weekly videos on here as we move into Horizon 5 in 2 weeks is when I get to play it, almost 2 weeks from Friday. So super excited about that, but today we're going to keep jumping into the Summer Festival playlist. As you can see here, we did start a new series. So this is series 41. For 50%, you get a backstage pass, and for 80% completion on the entire series, you get the Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR. Pretty sick car there. For the summer season, we get a skeleton morph suit at 50% completion in the Alfa Romeo 155 at 80%. Not super exciting there. The Flight of Fancy photo challenge is just to take a photo of your car at the airstrip. The weekly Forzathon challenge has to do with the Ferrari F40 Competizione. The trial event, which is what we'll be jumping into today, the Scare Factory, gets you the RAESR Tachyon Speed, I think is what it's called. Just a really sick car, so we're jumping into that today. The Showcase Remix Motocross Purposes gets you a Haunted House Horn. The Summer Games Playground Games event gets you the Witch's Nose Legendary Clothing. Got your typical PR stunts. And then on to the seasonal championships, you get the Porsche 918 or 918 out of the Creepy Crawlies seasonal championship. The KTM Crossbow out of the Vampire Hunter Championship, and the Lamborghini Murcielago out of the Sweet Lambos Seasonal Championship. And what's awesome is all three of those championships are all road races. So nice that we don't have to go off-road in this week, but we're going to go ahead and start up Scare Factory. Let's take a look at the requirements here, or the restrictions. It has to be S2, and it has to be a hypercar, and you can see that is a street scene championship, so there will be traffic to deal with. But we do have our Lamborghini Centenario set up for this event. It's always held us pretty well through these hypercar events where we can use it, so that's what we're going to be jumping into, and we'll go ahead and jump over there and get it started up. Alright, I forgot that it's a trial event, so we don't actually have to jump over there. We just have to start it, and we're matchmaking for a team right now. So while that matchmaking does occur, I want to go ahead and plug the Forza Horizon 5 giveaway that we're doing on the channel. If you're new to the channel and you haven't heard, I am giving away a copy of Forza Horizon 5 when the game launches on November 9th. And to be eligible for that giveaway, all you have to do is 3 really easy, simple things. The first one is go ahead and subscribe to the channel. The second one is you have to be a member of the Bomb Gaming Discord server, and there is a link to that down below in the description. And then the third, which you can't do quite yet, is comment on my very first Forza Horizon 5 video, which will come out on November 5th, because I have early access to the game since I pre-ordered the premium edition. But on that very first video, there will be something that I say to have you guys put down in the comments of that video, and that'll get you fully eligible into that giveaway. So definitely go ahead and do those 2 easy steps that you can do right now by just clicking subscribe, and go ahead and join the Discord server. I'm going to be doing 2 giveaways of Horizon 5 in total. One of them is at launch, and the second one will be when the YouTube channel gets to 1,000 subscribers. So we're getting pretty close, and I can see probably giving away 2 copies of Horizon 5 in the next couple months. So definitely get subscribed, and we'll just go ahead and continue to wait for this to start up. All right, welcome to Scare Factory. All right, let's take a look and see what our teammates brought. So we've got a Bugatti, a Senna, another Centenario, a Chiron, and a Veneno. Okay. Let's see how many of them have tunes on the car. Seems like almost everybody has a tune on it at some point. Not necessarily maxed out, but that's okay. A tune is a tune. So we'll go racing. All right, here we go. So if you don't know, if you're new to the channel, I do use a tune on each of these events, and it's kind of something I do to try to help. Ooh, that was a really bad turn there. Okay. But yeah, I use a tune on each of these cars just to show you guys, you know, make it a little easier to find the tunes. So the share code for the tune that I'm using on this car, on the Centenario here, will be up on the screen now. It'll also be down in the description below. So if you miss it on the video, it'll be down in the description. Let's see what we can do. We need to kind of do a little better. Okay, teammate. So if you don't know what the trial events are, basically you and a group of other actual drivers race against 6 highly skilled drivatars. As you can see, currently we are losing because they have first, second, and third place, which is not ideal, especially for a rather short race that this is. But you can see on the top right there, for every person or every opponent that you are in the lead of, you have 100 points added to your team because this is a team racing event. So you can see that as I pass this guy, we get 100 more points for our team. And then whoever is in first place has an additional 50 points added to their score, just to prevent ties. We were losing to 2 Lego cars. Let's see if we can get past the Senna. So basically we've got, well, we already lost one of our teammates, which is fine. I'd rather do this event with less teammates, because then I don't have to carry as hard most of the time. Come on. Oh, that's a Rimac. Okay. Well, we got second, so we didn't do terrible. We didn't really have a great start. You can see, like I said, we lost one of our teammates. The other 2 of our teammates came in last and second to last. So drivatars win race number 1. Drivatars in these hypercars are kind of ridiculous a little bit, but nonetheless, you don't have to win all 3 races because this is best of 3. You do have to win 2 of the 3 races, however. So we'll have to win the next 2 races in order to complete the trial event and get the RAESR Tachyon. So again, drivatars win that one. So we are down 1-0 as the guy in the Lego car dances on us. But hopefully, like I said, I like doing these more with less teammates, but unfortunately you always get paired with 2 or with 6 teammates from the get-go. So usually after the first race, if your team loses, you know, lose some teammates. Like you saw, we already lost 1. I wouldn't be surprised if we lost others, like on that loading screen or after that race. No, we're still just down 1. We may lose another as we start up this race, but that makes it to where, I mean, I've had races where I've had 3 or 2 other teammates, and I came in first and they came in, one of them came in last and one of them came middle of the pack or something, and we still won. So it makes it to where as long as you've got 1 person in first, it's a lot easier to handle. So let's see if we can't get a better start here from the get-go. Just got absolutely destroyed by a drivatar. Just absolutely bumped us off the road. That's what I'm saying. These drivatars, especially in these hypercars, just don't make sense sometimes. We're still in the race. I'm going to use that Lego Senna as a brace there. But our team is being competitive currently. We've got another Centenario up here on our team fighting for us. We got the Lego Chiron that just absolutely lagged terribly. I'm gonna get inside of this Centenario. Okay, that was just a terrible braking point for me. Okay, let's see. So we are still trying to battle up to first. My goodness. I don't remember this car being this slidey. But that Drivatar in the front, is it the guy in the Rimac still? Because he is kind of insane. Let's see if we can catch him. We're 60% through this race. Again, we don't have to come in first, depending on where the rest of our team is. But it's not looking like even if we came in first currently, it would matter. So this guy's in the Lego Chiron. That's kind of ridiculous. All right, let's see. We're gonna get past. Okay. I don't know if we just got a random boost or if he just hit the brakes without it indicating that, but we just absolutely slammed into the back of him. So we are up in front. We've got 3 of our teammates down in last place. So this is kind of some unluckiness here. We may be starting this again and playing through the trial again because our teammates are not doing great. But they could leave now, and if they do, then our team would win, technically. But I don't think they're gonna leave, so. Alright, blue team wins. Okay, I don't know how that works. So there's some real weird trickery that goes on with some of these trial events. So now we're tied 1-1 somehow. I don't exactly, I'll have to review the footage. I wasn't paying attention. But we're going down into the last race, and we have to win. So hopefully our team can actually show up rather than do what they just did. And so, but we're starting the Rail Yard Express race here. All right, but here we go. Sometimes it's just luck of the draw that you don't get very good teammates. And unfortunately, that's been the case in this trial event where we've really had to carry the team. Okay, that Rimac is just all over the road. And so are we. And we're getting bumped by our team. It's kind of something you want to be wary about too. I guess I was probably braking in front of him pretty aggressively, but okay. He was just riding the front of that other Centenario. Got a hard right turn coming up. Make sure that we are on the brakes for it. I just bumped our teammate, but that was just me trying. I was trying to dive into the Senna, quite honestly. All right, so our team is currently competitive, so that's good. Let's see if we can't catch up to first and second here. We're halfway through the race. I would say usually turns are our friend, but we can't find any grip out of these turns sometimes. All right, we've got, that's a big U-turn coming up, so we might be able to catch them as we go through this. We're gonna fly by first and second there. All right, so we're gonna be in first. Our team is still losing. And we're gonna get first. Like I said, it looked like our team was still losing by a couple points. Now we're winning. Let's see how this ends up. So we're ahead, we're gaining points. We're really gaining points. I don't know if one of their drivers that was high up missed the checkpoint or what, but I think that we pretty much solidified, yeah, because we've got 4 of our people that have finished, so we solidify the win there somehow. Again, I don't really understand these trial events. These Drivatars act so weird, especially in Hypercars. So, not really sure what's going on there, but it looks like we are going to get the win, luckily, so we do not have to do it over. Again, you don't have to win all 3 races. You do have to race all 3, even if you win the first 2, but you only have to win 2. But that gets Scare Factory complete, and that'll unlock that RAESR Tachyon for us. All right, there we go. So this thing is straight up a Batmobile. I mean, like, look how long it is. It is electric, so you won't hear much of an engine at all. You just hear the wind. But this thing is just a straight up thing out of a Batman movie. I've had it once before, and I actually sold it just to make some extra money on the game, to kind of afford to do or go through and buy all the houses or something. Never really used it that much before I sold it, but definitely is something that is really, really cool and definitely worth picking it up. It may not be worth the stress and heartache of the trial event with the drivatars using hypercars, especially with the game, you know, this being the last summer season. So with the game essentially, you know, going out the window, if you want to call it that, as we move into Horizon 5. It may not be worth it to you, but definitely something cool to pick up if you're going to be on Horizon 4 for a little bit, or if you even just want to, you know, mess around and play with it until Horizon 5 is out. But hope you guys did enjoy. Definitely leave a like on the video if you did, or if you found it helpful. Definitely much appreciated. As I said towards the beginning of the video, I am doing a giveaway. Definitely get subscribed to the channel and join the Discord server if you want to start your eligibility for that. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will see you in the next video.